Watching your ex make love to someone for an hour or spending a week in jail. I don't watch my ex do nothing. Like, I'd rather just spend that week in jail. What's up, YouTube? And welcome to our channel. It's your girl, Dion, aka Yanni. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm 21 years old and I attend Community College of Philadelphia, and I am currently studying nursing.
Hey guys, it is Shira, aka Shy. I am 20 years old and I also live in the city of Philadelphia, and I am super excited to start our YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much for tuning into our channel, and guess what, y'all? Today you guys are in for a treat.
Yes. So since it is Mother's Day, we would like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there.
Yes.
And if you have not liked, comment, and subscribe, please do so before we begin.
Yes. And don't forget to turn that post notification bell so that way you're notified every time we upload a new video.
So for today's video, we are going to be having a discussion based on various topics from the game called, drumroll please, Conversation and Chill.
Yes, Conversation and Chill are conversation starter cards. It's 18 or older, so I'm sorry kids, you guys cannot watch. You guys cannot play. But this game should be really interesting. I heard that you can play with your friends, you can play with your family, you can play with your boyfriend, girlfriend, stuff like that. So couples can play it. So this game, I heard that it really gets the deep conversations going, you know, talking about relationships and what would you do in the situation type of thing. So I'm super excited to, you know, find out what the cards are going to be, and also to see how me and Dion, how our views are the same and different for each topic that we talk about.
Yes.
So this is how we're going to do it, y'all. So look, we're going to pluck a card and then we're going to discuss the topic that's on the card, and plus also we're going to have 90 seconds to discuss the topic. So we're going to pluck a card, we're going to go back and forth, we're going to have 90 seconds to discuss it, and that's going to be that. So without further ado,
now let's get into it.
So who gonna go first?
We can do rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, alright. So let's see. So whoever gets 3, whoever wins for 3 is going to go first. So let's see. Let's look who else we can see.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. One for me, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. One for her, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. One for her again, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. One for me. Alright, let's go around. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I won, so I'm gonna go first. So I'm gonna pluck my cord. Let's see what I got. So I got my card right here, y'all. So here come my question. So I'm gonna put the question down below so y'all can follow along with us. So here's my question. If you could invite 3 people to dinner, who would it be? If I could invite 3 people to dinner, I would invite Michelle Obama, I would invite Oprah, and I would invite, what's a good one? Iyanla. I love me some Iyanla, y'all. So those 3 people, because, you know, those 3 women are bosses. And that's what I love, women empowerment type of thing. I would invite those 3 to dinner. We can talk about different situations, you know, stuff like that. So them 3.
What are some of the nicknames you've had before?
Nicknames.
So, just to name a few, some of the nicknames are Yanni, D, Dee, Yan. That's it.
Alright, so my turn. If you could choose one musician to perform at your wedding, who would it be? I don't know. But I do know this. Somebody like, that's like, it used to be like a 90s, you know, R&B love songs type of artist. It was just something about that time, even though I wasn't thought of at that time. But, you know, listening to like 90s love songs, R&B type of thing, you know, it's just a different feel. Like you just fall in love with the songs more. So anybody, any male artist from the 90s.
My question says, what can be done to reduce the wage gap between men and women? I don't know. I say women, I guess, maybe start their own business. Okay. I think that'll reduce the wage.
Yeah. And to add to her response, I would say, like, because you know how men get paid, you know, more than women, which is very sad. I would say, you know, if that changes, like if people, you know, even if we gotta protest, do what you gotta do to like change that, because I believe that women are just as smart as men. We can do it, if not better. So yeah. All right, my turn. Can you genuinely be in love with two people at one time?
Ooh, that's a good one.
No, you cannot. It will never work out. You have to love that one individual. Like, I'm not just gonna say I love you if I'm still talking to other people.
Right, like who does that?
That's just whack. That's corny. We don't want that. Right. We don't need that.
Exactly.
And we don't need to do that either, because, you know, it's women out here that, you know, be dogging men out as well. So it's not just guys, it's women too. But if you want to tell somebody you love them, mean it.
Yeah. My question is, what are your thoughts on the general 3-month rule before having sex with someone you're dating? I personally don't believe in the 3-month rule. I feel like to be on the safe side, do it when you feel like you're ready. Like, I would say do it when you feel like you're ready. Because you don't want nobody to pressure you into doing something and you're not ready. Like, do it when you feel like you're ready to.
Okay. Is college and university education still worth it? Absolutely. You're not going to be in your full element. Like, you're not going to be the full person that you are destined to be. Right. Without a college education, you can still, I'm not going to say you can't be rich without a college education. It's plenty of celebrities that don't have a college education. But it's needed. It might be hard, but it's very important and very needed. Very needed.
My question is, would you date someone who dated your friend? Good question. Me personally, I just feel like that's against girlhood. I wouldn't date someone that my friend had. Like, I don't want my friend's scraps, her leftovers. Me personally, I wouldn't date someone like, if I'm an acquaintance I have a lot of acquaintances. If I know that somebody that I know dated someone that I know, I still wouldn't date that person either, because I just feel like that's just like against girl code. Like, why do you want someone that you know someone else had already? Me personally, I wouldn't want someone else's leftovers. That's just me.
Do you think musicians are responsible for the growing crime and drug culture in the inner city neighborhoods? So when they, just a disclaimer, when they say musicians, they're talking about like people that sing and rap and stuff like that. My answer is yes, absolutely. Because if the majority of our music that we listen to is, you know, about shooting, about drugs, about different negative stuff, that stuff plays a huge part, a big part in the crime rate, because people are going to refer back to, you know, if a lyric is like, you know, you shoot people all day and all kinds of crazy stuff. We don't want that in our cities, especially in Philadelphia, because currently in Philly, you know, the homicide rate has just been crazy out the roof this year. And I don't know if it's because of the pandemic. I highly doubt that, because people just want to do what they want. Right. So it's just really sad how, you know, people are celebrities, so they're like, you know, they have a certain status about themselves and they don't use their platform for good. They rather dish out evil. It's crazy, but it's true.
After 1 year of marriage, you find out your partner cheated on you. You have 2 kids together. Do you stay or separate and get a divorce? I believe in making and like working out your marriage. If it can be worked out, work it out. Don't just like up and leave. Like try, make an effort to turn your marriage around. Make an effort to save your marriage. If you're making an effort to save your marriage and the other person is not making an effort to save the marriage, I wouldn't say divorce just too quick, but think about it. Think about it. Like,
stuff like that.
Just think about it before you make a decision. Always think before you act.
Okay. Does a person's choice of religion impact your decision to date them? Religion. We're not talking about denomination. Generally speaking, religion. I would say yes. Like that's like a Jewish husband is going to marry a Muslim wife.
Right.
That'll never. I'm not going to say never because you know people have like interesting love stories. So I'm not going to say it wouldn't work. I'm just saying for me, if a wife was Muslim, for an example, and the husband was Jewish, it just couldn't work. Like,
I personally think it wouldn't.
I don't think it'll blend. The children would definitely be confused.
Yeah, you don't want to confuse
Generally
your kids.
speaking, general, you know, religion.
Is dating a coworker off limits for you? So I personally think that would be off limits for me. Like, that would be like weird.
Definitely.
Coming to work and somebody here, you dating somebody you work with, like that just would be like strange.
All right. If you are leaving a party, what song will make you run back? what song will make you run back to the dance floor? I would say anything like that you could do with your family, like line dancing. Like if it's the wobble or if it's like Cupid Shuffle or Electric Slide, those type of like group dances that'll make me like get up. Anything else, I mean, I'll dance, but you know, I wouldn't be as hyped to dance, you know, because that's something you can do as like with your family together, your family, friends, everybody can do it. So that's something that would make me quickly turn around, you know.
It says, which do you think is worse? Watching your ex make love to someone for an hour? Or spending 1 week in jail? Watching your ex make love to someone for an hour or spending a week in jail? I don't watch my ex do nothing. Like, I'd rather just spend that week in jail. Like, I don't want no parts. I'd rather just spend that week in jail.
I would just, and then it depends on like how y'all broke up. Because if y'all broke up on like some petty stuff, I can hang around you. We just don't have to talk like how we used to talk, like we in a relationship. Like we can be. If you cheated on me, or if you did some like crazy stuff, I'll go to jail for a week. Which do you think is worse, physical cheating or emotional cheating?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Cheating is cheating, but
basically,
I feel like physical cheating is worse. It's not like these things just happen.
Right.
You knew what you wanted to do when you was doing it, before you was doing it.
Right.
You didn't think about me before, if you didn't think about me during, then there's no relationship here. Like, there's no relationship here, okay?
Right.
There's no relationship here. So there's no point in fighting for anything. Like, you didn't think about me then, so why think about me now?
Right. Would you rather have a joint account or a separate account with
a
your
money
spouse?
question, okay?
I say I would rather have a joint account with my spouse. I would rather have a joint account with my spouse.
Okay.
I mean, if we marry and we live in the same house, if we're one, we might as well make everything else like a joint account. Like all of the bills is coming out of one account.
What if it like, hold up, we stand right here. So what if it don't work? Because we don't want to wish that our spouse would cheat or do something stupid. But what if that end up happening? Like, and then all your money, all his money, all in one thing, and he just clear it out. Like, what's going to happen?
But then we going to court, and you going to give me some money back, because we not about to do that.
Yeah. Is social media good or bad for society? I think it's both, because it depends on what you use your stuff for. Because if you want to, talk with distant family, or if you want to post, like little inspirational stuff, or selfies, or whatever you want to do, that's cool. But if you're using social media to lurk and to spectate, or into like do negative stuff, basically negative stuff, if you're doing your page, if you're having your page to do negative stuff, you're just whack. Period. Also, you're miserable and you have nothing else better to do. So yeah, I think it's good and bad. Like, I think people, use their social media to benefit them, and to, like business wise, people that have businesses, that's good that they have like a little business page for their business. If they're talking negative or posting inappropriate pictures, stuff like that on their business page, it's not a good look.
It's really what you make it.
It's really what you make it,
really
for sure. It's really what you make it.
Is it okay if your fiance wants to invite their ex to your wedding?
Wait, hold on.
So, is it okay if your fiance wants to invite their ex to your wedding? We got a problem. Why you? I would say no. It's not okay. Why do you want your ex here?
Why are you so talking to her?
If y'all over each other, if y'all don't have nothing to do with each other, and you're all for me,
right? Why
you want to bring her here?
You should have no dealings, no parts. It's not like you have a child with her or something.
Right.
That should be the only exception as to why you would have that constant communication. But other than that, what you talking about for?
Right.
How long would you wait for someone you're dating to commit to you?
Oh, that's deep.
Me being the Capricorn I am, I would say this: loyalty and commitment is top tier. You cannot have a relationship without trust on both ends, without loyalty on both ends, without commitment on both ends.
They go hand in hand, like
hand in hand. How long would I wait for someone to commit to me? If we're in a relationship, it starts from day one. There is no waiting.
It definitely
There's no waiting, because you know what you signed up for.
Right.
Like, you knew that, okay, if I'm saying I love this girl, or I really like this girl, like I really want to date her, stuff like that, like I really want her to be my girl. You're saying this stuff, like, so that means you have a responsibility to be loyal.
Right.
And if you can't, you shouldn't have chose to be in a relationship if you can't be loyal.
My question says, who do you believe cheats more? Men or women?
That's a good question.
If I had to pick one, I'm sorry, men, but it's me.
I'm sorry.
For sure. It's definitely men
sorry.
for sure. It's
I'm not
definitely
sorry
men for
that,
sure.
hey.
But I gotta add this in there. Both men and women cheat.
Yes,
Both.
for sure. Yeah.
They both cheat.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one, it would definitely be y'all men.
Okay, this is a little lengthy one, so I'm gonna take my time. 2 years after you get married, your husband changes their mind about having kids. Would you stay in the marriage, or would you get a divorce?
Ooh.
Basically, we decided that, once we get married, stuff like that, we want to have kids. So 2 years after we say I do, you change your mind. I think like my first thought just now was like, it's the selfishness for me.
It really is.
It's very selfish for you to just think about yourself and what you want rather than what we want.
Right.
Because after you get married, it's not about you.
Right.
It's about us.
Right.
And we said that, then that's what we're going to do. Like, or we're going to sit down, talk about it, stuff like that, pray about it. But if we decided something, then we're going to do it. Like, there's no talking, there's no debating, there's no arguing. And I feel like that's very selfish for your husband, or, to decide, not to do something like, I don't want to have kids right now. If we talked about this 2 years after y'all get married, after y'all tied a knot, after y'all see the I do's, Like, come on. Don't think about yourself, man.
Yeah.
It's me and you. We're in this together. So let's be in this together.
Right. Let's do this for real. Name a deal breaker for you in a relationship.
Okay.
I would say cheating is a deal breaker for me in a relationship. Then again, I don't know. I'm willing. Like, I'm a person that's like willing to like give people a chance. And if you don't take that chance, like if you don't use that chance like how you're supposed to, then you just blew it for yourself.
Are you okay with paying for the first date?
Ooh.
Me, and hold up, before I give my response, I just want to say this. It's really a shame how women go into relationships with the mindset of, I'm gonna get with him because of what he got in his pocket. Right. To me, once again, selfishness. To me, that's just disgusting, and it shows who you are on the inside. The greed. It's the greed for me. The greed. And you thinking about yourself rather than, you know, the love and the passion and the mutual respect and those type of things are more important, not what you can do for me financially. Because look, I could buy my own whatever. Right. Like, you know, definitely. I don't have to get with somebody just to buy, like, you know, whatever bag I want, whatever dress I want, whatever, like, you know. So are you okay with paying for the first date? Yes. Because I'm not interested in you. I don't want to date you because of what you can do for me. I want to date you because of who you are, not what you can do for me.
Now, it'll be more proper for the man to pay for it, but
for the first date, I mean,
it'll be more proper. Like, you're the man, like,
yeah.
you want to pay for the
that's what really tradition tells us, that the man has to be the first to pay. Now, I will say this: you're not going to expect me to pay like every time we go out. Like, we ain't doing that, because that shows like that shows that you're just with me because of what I can do for you. Like, it's vice versa. Like, you never want to get into a situation where you have to be the one that's always being used, because at that point it's called being used for, like, to get a free meal or whatever we doing. Like, so yeah, I don't mind paying for the first date. I don't mind.
If you had to choose, which one could you do without? Would it be physical attraction or mental attraction? For me, I think I would be able to do without physical attraction. One thing about me, you gotta, like, your up here has to be good straight. That's just like a turn on for me. Like, it's just like a turn off. Like, if up here is not good, then physical attraction is not good if your mental is not up to par. Yeah. So me, I'm more attracted to physical.
I mean, yeah, it's good that a guy is cute, you know, handsome and all that. It's good for that. But also, like, nobody wants to walk around with a dummy.
Right, for real.
Like, to me, that's more, that attracts me more, like how knowledgeable a man is. Look on my card. Should your partner be allowed to go through your phone? Ooh. That was just punch your face. I feel like you should not be in a relationship if you have stuff to hide. Like, clean up your mess before you call yourself trying to be with me. Right. I don't want to be in a relationship and I gotta clean up after you. Like, as far as, you know, if you got exes that's still trying to get with you, you're not paying them any mind, but they still trying to hit you up. Clean that up. I shouldn't have to come in here with a broom trying to sweep out your exes. No, we ain't doing that.
I just feel like you shouldn't even be dealing with any ex. You shouldn't even be talking to any ex.
You shouldn't be having access to any of your exes.
Because that's like a red flag for me. Like, why are you still talking to your ex?
And I'm not going to clock you either. Like, where you been? Let me see your phone. Or, like, who you texting? Like, to me, that's just weird. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship where it's at ease. Like, we're having fun with one another. It's not fun. It's not cool to be walking on eggshells and, like, worrying about what the other person is thinking or you know, is they gonna see this? Oh, I don't want her looking at my messages, or I don't want her looking at my DMs. Like, there should be nothing to hide.
Don't give your partner a reason to look in your phone.
Right. Don't give me a reason.
Don't give me
a reason.
Who do you think is the funniest comedian of all time? If I had to pick one, it would probably be Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Like, he's hilarious. He really is hilarious.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna pick my last card, and then Yanni's gonna pick her last card, and then we're gonna conclude with our video. So let's get it. When would you introduce someone who you're dating to your family? If you know, you know, basically. Like, it'll be a very long time before I bring anyone around my family. And that's on all sides, disclaimer. On all sides of my family, on all angles.
All angles.
Because I know of how, not judgmental, but judgmental. Yeah, I know how they can be sometimes. And that's for everybody family. Like, you already know, like, you know, that one cousin, that one aunt, that one uncle that's going to say or do something that's embarrassing to you. Like, they might embarrass you. Or they might, you know, talk about what he got on, or, you know, if he don't work, like, if he don't work that 6-figure type of job, he a bum. Like, you know, they would say something ignorant like that.
Right.
And we don't need that type of energy around our relationship, especially when we're fresh, we're new, we're just getting into this thing, and people already shooting at us.
Right. Or they'll start looking through pictures on their page from like 2009 and start judging them. Like, how can you judge somebody based off of 2009? We in 2020 whatever. Like, how you just going to start judging? They don't look like that right now, or their mindset is not like that right now. So how can you just judge?
Right.
Should a spouse who has recently decided to no longer have sex allow their partner to have sexual partners? I just feel like, what do we get married for if all of a sudden you just don't want to have sex no more? What did we get married for? Like, you really just wasted you didn't waste my time, but like, this is a part of the marriage here. Like, how you just a major part of the marriage. How you just want to just say, oh, you don't want to do that anymore? And for the second part, no, they should not be allowed to have other sexual partners because that's cheating. As long as you're still married to me, and you think you're going to just go out and just find other sexual partners,
that means you had them. That means you had them in your pocket to begin with, like, for rainy day type of stuff. Like
you've been talking to them this whole time.
So thank you guys for watching our video. That was a good game. Really, I hope you guys enjoyed the questions like we did. So those questions were really good. It
was a really good game.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And yes, don't forget to do all that good stuff. And don't forget to turn on that post notification bell so you guys can be notified every time we upload a video. So we have a surprise to tell you guys. Not really a surprise because some of you know, but we have something to share with you guys.
We are having a giveaway. The winners will be announced at the end of the month.
Yes. Instructions will be posted, well, it's already posted on the social media account, which is our Instagram account. It's already up, so you guys can go and check that out. And then in like our intro video, all of our social media accounts are listed, so you guys can friend us, follow us, please hit us up for any questions you guys have as far as the giveaway. And we are excited to see who's going to win because we love you guys so much. Yes. And we want to give back to people that we love. People that also have supported us since day one.
If you guys have any ideas, anything you think we should talk about, anything you think we should play, anything you think we should do, pranks, anything, just drop it down below.
Yes, pranks.
Just drop it down below.
On this channel, just to let you guys know, like an overview for our channel, just to let y'all know like what we will be doing. So we're gonna have, you know, features on our channel. So like my mom or like different ones in our family or friends and stuff like that will be joining us for videos. So that's really cool. And then we're going to be doing stuff like beauty stuff, like hair, makeup type of stuff. Like try on hauls for different clothing stores. Like different, you know, stuff like that, you know, girls normally do, as well as like lifestyle stuff. So like shopping with us, hanging out with us for the day, morning, evening routine, stuff like that. You know, we have a lot of stuff planned. I know for sure we have a trip coming up in July, so we're definitely going to do videos and stuff about that. So I'm super excited for you guys to see what we got in store for our channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit us up, guys, for any questions, anything you guys want to talk about, you know, any suggestions you guys would have for us as far as our content. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in our next video.
See ya.
So thank you guys for tuning in.